Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and gamers, to day 10 of the 12 days of building. And we are working on reusable houses. Now, what I mean by reusable is not recyclable. I'm not talking about a house that you're able to, once you're done with your starter, you're able to just tear it down and use those resources to upgrade and make a better house. Because you can do that with any house. What we're talking about is making a house that is a little bit more unique, but is able to be simple enough that you're able to expand on the idea quite easily. So let me see here real quick. That's a 7 by 11. And the key to these is you want it, think of it as your first little like city. You're building a city. You want a lot of houses that follow the same palette, same rules, but you don't want to just copy and paste a dozen buildings. So instead, you find a generic building, very simple in style, and you use that to build your city out of. Now, we could use one of the styles that we learned in the last episode, but we're going to go right to basics with a very, very simple house. So the key to it is decide what your shape is going to be and what any and all rules will be. So as you can see here, what I'm building here is what will be found on a first couple days of a survival Minecraft world. It has some framing, it has a foundation kind of block, there's a spot for a door, and it's honestly really simple. Once again, like at last episode, we're not going to worry about the interior much. We might come in here a little bit, but it won't be much, because this is more of not a base, but you're building a city and you need a standard to be able to expand upon and build. So I'm going to pop a roof on here real quick, and then we're going to start talking. All right, guys, so you can see very, very simple house. It's something you would see all the time, basic roof. And this could be your first, this is your base. If you want to fill up a city, make a bunch of your bases. Let's say you need like 10 of these, make 10 of these. And then what you do afterward is you start to shape it. So let's see, there's the middle, so let's go out by 2 on either side. Let's put something in here. Maybe this is where the bed goes. This is where a couple chests go or something like that. Fill this on up like this. There we go. Take out a small section of the roof and shape it into the rest of the roof. Doing something like this adds variety to your build. It'll change things up, and it adds to your city. This adds to your country without making it so you have to come up with something brand new. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. And ta-da! You have something that's a little bit more unique. If you want to, you could bring this in, you could bring that out by another block. In fact, I think I'm going to do just that. And you're able to modify it to be able to add something to it without making it seem strange. So there's no reason to fret and worry and try to make everything so unique and different, because by doing this you make sure and ensure that everything follows the same style. And that's all you really need to worry about when you're building a city. You don't want to have a Japanese home like we built over there next to a Hispanic house. You want everything to seem similar. Something like that will work just fine. Especially if we connect these up like they should be. There. We have a little piece that sticks out in the back. We're able to take our oak logs if we want to and frame it just like everything else. And it adds to this build. It makes it so everything fits in and it feels homey. And we'll go on the inside to be able to see how this looks. Very, very simple. It's not like we've reinvented anything. We haven't done anything crazy. But we've added a little bit of variance in here by changing the height. We've added more space, and it's different. Another way you're able to make it so things are different is modify your roof. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. All right, look, all I did was take these stairs and turn them around. If you have this on the opposite side of your city, no one's going to recognize they're the same house. It's a little bit different, and it adds so much to it. You're able to make it so there's a piece out here that maybe sticks out or something like that. It's not difficult to do this. So I'm going to make a few copies of this and spread it out over here, and we're going to modify them and show you what I've done with each of them. All very simple changes to make it so you're able to use this one template house and make a city out of it. All right, guys, so let's talk about what I've done. Let's just take a quick look at this again and talk about what rules we have. So we use oak logs to frame, cobblestone as a foundation, oak wood is the foundation block of choice, I guess you'd say, spruce stairs are the accent, and we did something fancy with the roof here. We also have a little piece that sticks out the back. So let's see, we have framing, foundation, block of choice, trim, and a piece sticking out of the back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rules. Over here, what we did was simply we modified this. We broke one of the rules. That's all it was. We just extended this out. This one, we changed the entrance. The entrance was on the side. That's another rule, I guess. That's a 6th rule. And we broke that one. Over here, we just made a very simple house. Everything's the same. We changed the back, though. We broke a rule. Over here, what we did was we extended the front here a little bit. We changed the shape of it. We just broke a rule. And up here, as you can tell, we added some height to the roof. It's one rule broken. And for something like this, it would fit really well for this to be like the mayor of the town or something. Over here, I literally went into a command and sliced this off right here and just made it a little bit different shape. We broke a single rule. That's all it takes, guys, to be able to do this kind of thing, to be able to modify it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed and learned something, and I'll catch you guys back here with the next one. All right? All right.